Hello, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. In today's sewing tutorial, I'll be showing you how I recreated this Sew Palazzo pant trouser. It's very easy and is beginner friendly. I made the crop top in the previous video and subscribers requested I make the Sew Palazzo pant trouser. Some people call it Sew Palazzo pants, but it's actually culotte pants. Just that this particular culotte pants is a Sew culotte pants. In case you don't know what culotte pants is, culotte pants are trouser pants made out of a basic skirt block, and the spelling is Cullottes, culottes. But just because it's called Sew culottes, you don't need to necessarily cut it on a bias, that's cutting it on a flare. You need to cut it straight, not on bias. So let's start with today's tutorial. I'll be using this crepe fabric to make this. What I have here is the dry type of crepe. It's not the stretchy type, but you can also use the stretchy type, or you can also use African fabric. I have 3 yards here. You can use 3.5 yards if your client is on the tall side. Also, I'll be drafting this on a pattern paper. I'm not going to be drafting on fabric straight. I'm drafting on pattern paper. Like I said, culottes are made out of basic skirts, so I'm going to be using my basic skirt block to make this. If you have not watched that video, I'll be dropping it in the description section. If you want your culotte to look exactly like mine, then I will advise you to use my basic skirt block, else you're on a long thing. So this is the front and this is the back, and this is the hip line, and this is the center front. This line is the center front and this is the center back. If you have watched that video, you should be able to understand what I'm trying to describe. The first measurement we will get is from waist to body rise. Body rise is the same thing with crotch depth. That's the line you have to mark for your crotch extension. So from here to here, you're going to take your measurements from your waist. Your client will be sitting on a hard surface and you take the measurement from waist to where the seat is. So whatever you get, you're going to add 0.5 to that. Mine is 11. I add 0.5. I will get 11.5, and that's what I'm going to mark here. Remember, if you want yours to be a high waist, wherever you want the high waist to be, down to where the person is seated, that's what you're going to be taking. So I went ahead and drew the line straight both on the front and the back. The crotch depth is the same thing. Note that I'm using my half scale to show you this, but my measurements, all my measurements are the real measurements. If I'm using the real measurements, the camera will not capture everything. Of course, you guys know that. So I want you to see everything how it's supposed to be. So let's continue with this. So remember, this line is the body rise, also known as crotch depth. Let me just write it out so that you will know what the line is. It will not confuse you. The next thing we will get is the length of the pant trouser. So from the waistline, you're going to take any length you want. I will suggest you take the length from the waistline down to the heel when your client is wearing their heels, whatever heels they will use, because this is a luxury pants, trust me guys. So the next measurement we're going to get is the crotch extension. So on this body rise, we're going to extend here by 4 inches. If you're on the plus size, you might as well do 4.5 or 5 inches. Remember, I'm still working on the front. I hope you're seeing my markings. Next, I'm going to draw the crotch curve. So from here, I'm going to draw a curve, and I will come out from this point up. I'm going to come up like 1 inch. So you mark 1 inch here. This will guide you to make the curve for the crotch curve. Because I was using my half scale to make this, drawing this curve was, kind of difficult. But if you're making on your actual fabric and you use the 1 inch to guide you, you get the correct curve. So just go ahead and make the curve using the guideline I told you. I'm going to take down that measurement, that extension I made. I'm going to take it down to the hemline. So I have 4 inches here. I'm going to take it down 4 inches. Remember guys, the measurements I'm telling you guys is the actual measurement for a real person, not for half scale. So 4 inches was I took for the extension, and I marked it straight down to the hemline. This curve is not relaxing the way I want it to, but it's okay since it's a half scale I'm using. So guys, we are going to go to the back. We're going to get the crotch extension for the back. So for the back, you're going to make the back 5.5. Remember, I'm working for a small size. If you're on the plus size, you can make yours 6.5. The same thing I did for the front, you're going to take down this same thing straight down to the hemline. Guys, don't mind my voice. I'm under the weather, so but I just needed to do this just because of a subscriber that says she wants this tutorial because she wants to wear this for her birthday. I hope she's going to watch this video. This is the second time I'm saying this. Please guys, if you have watched this video till this time, guys, please do me a favor, like and share this video out. So guys, I'm going to mark the curve for the back. I'm going to come out here 1.5 inches. So the same thing I did for the front, I will come out by 1.5 inches. Please, oh, don't forget to share this video out to your sewing community. This is the only thing I'm begging you guys. Help me do this one now and promote your girl, please. And drop a comment in the comment section. I'm just waiting at the comment section for your comments. I can't wait to see that. So guys, here you have a basic culotte pants. Then if you want to go ahead, you can now make it a circle culotte pants. So that's what we're going for. Guys, you know your girl, I like to do the basic before I go over to the main desired design or fashion line. So this is the basic for a culotte. From here you can do any type of design. In fact, I would want to see design you people are going to be creating out of these culottes. I'm serious about this. Share that with me on my Instagram, Facebook. I want to see what you have created. I made a mistake. I have not done what I'm supposed to do before cutting this out. So we are going to drop the lines down here from the dart legs. I'm going to drop this down to, I'm just trying to square this out so that I'll be able to drop the lines down because we are going to make a circle. Yeah, we're making a circle pants. So I'm dropping the legs of the dart down from all the darts. And you guys already can see that the back has 2 darts. So I'm going to create another dart for the front. So here I'm going to create another dart. I'll just divide from the darts to the center front, whatever that is. I divide it into 2 and mark another line for a dart line. I'm not making any dart there. I'm just marking a line there. So you see what I'm going to do. I'm also going to square down the back dart legs. So I'll go ahead and cut out all these places, and I'm going to close all the darts to create a circle. So I'll go ahead and do that. You see what I'm doing.
So many times that I miss you. I know how to call when I want to. Now you got way bigger issues.
Remember, I'm working on my half scale, so I'm just going to show you my full scale, the one I'm going to cut on my fabric, and this is it. The length I use is 46 inches, but the normal length is 40 inches. So if you want it to drop on the floor, you make sure you take from your waist to your heel length when you're wearing your heels. So let's start with the sewing tutorial. This is the front panel, so I'll go ahead and sew the center front. This is it after sewing the center front, can you see? And I've also gone ahead and added the side pockets to this. If you don't know how to add a side pocket, let me know in the comment section. I had to quickly just do this tutorial because of one of my subscribers that said she wanted to make this for her birthday, so I just quickly rushed this video. So this is the back. I have also gone ahead and added invisible zip to it. Can you see how it is? So like I said, I quickly rushed this video because of my subscriber. I hope she's going to watch this video. So if you also want me to do a tutorial on how to add a zipper, invisible zipper, let me know in the comment section. Although I have a video on how to add invisible zip to your dresses. So next, I'm going to go ahead and place the back and front together and sew the side seams. So I'm going to place this like this. And I'm going to close the side seams. After I'm done closing the side seam, I'll go ahead and close the end seam. So you go ahead and place this together and you're going to sew it all around. So I'll do that and I'll show you the final look. This is it after I was done. Can you see? So the next thing we're going to do is to add band to it. I have gone ahead and interfaced on the band I'm going to use. So we're going to do a stitch in the ditch method. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to right side facing together, I'm going to sew it and turn it this way and iron out my band, the band width. After doing that, then I will overlock it. So let's go to the machine and do all of this. I'm sewing away 1/2 inch. After sewing this, I'm going to make sure my zip is equal on the back side. This is very, very important. So make sure your zip is equal at the back. And then I'm going to fold this thing to get the measurement of my waistband. My waistband is 1.25. So I'm just making sure what I have here is 1.25. So just watch what I'm going to do. This one is not going to overlap, so you're going to sew it very close. So I'll go ahead and give it a good press, and after I'm done, I'm going to go and overlock the. So I'll go ahead and use 1.25 and iron the band out, and then I'm going to stitch it inside this place. That's what is called stitch in a ditch. So let me do that and show you. So this is it after I was done ironing it. As you can see, I've also pinned it down. As you can see, make sure you iron this towards the lining piece. I'll go ahead and place the needle inside the seam line and I'm going to sew it. So carefully place it there and you're going to sew it. You can't see where the thread is, can you see? But look at the back. So after I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and overlock this place. And that will be it for today's sewing tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.